Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the sign of Leo. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Leo placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, Leo, so I appreciate the patience. Time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old news. For some, this is current energy. And for others, this could definitely be more future focused. All right. Most of your cards are out, Leo. The first and strongest energy for you for the week is the Five of Swords. We also have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit card, Major Arcana. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and last but not least, the King of Swords. So you definitely could be dealing with an air sign, have that predominantly in your charter. There is definitely a sense of you need to, it's a very facts over feelings type of situation. Something you are dealing with here, or this could be someone that you are connected to. You know your story. Put yourself where you fit. You or someone that you are connected to is going through a very difficult period right now, but it's self-inflicted. It's voluntary. And if this is you, you're going to say, oh no, this person did this to me and that did that and da-da-da and do-do-do and blase. So, I have to feel like this. No, you don't. This is absolutely a choice that this is a vibration that someone is choosing to dwell in. Because I don't think whatever is happening is fresh. And I think the answer is obvious, but there is a reluctancy, there is a resistance to sort of do what one knows they need to do. That's why it's voluntary. The Five of Swords is a sense of confusion, a sense of maybe a little bit of manipulation as well, whether that is you manipulating yourself or you're being manipulated. But this is saying, this depiction at least, it's like your higher self knows whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're avoiding, whatever it is you're refusing to be logical about. It's like, it's like there's a lying to self. And your higher self is like, hey, are we really going to do this? Is this what really, are we really doing this right now? So it's going to come a point where your higher self spirit is going to get kind of fed up. As you can see, the crows are like, okay, they're not hearing us from over here. We got to go poke this person's eyes out until they snap out of it. Right? And with that, you have two fives in your past, the Five of Pentacles. In this depiction of the Five of Pentacles, it's a lot more accurate in the sense that she is here whimpering, feeling sorry for herself, feeling helpless. But the reality is, if she would just stop whimpering just for a minute, she would see that her freedom is right there. She's crying because she's locked in or locked out, either one. But the key to her freedom, mentally, physically, emotionally, could even be financially, is right there. But we are choosing to dwell in this. It is a choice. It is a choice. The King of Pentacles, this could be about work, pertaining to work. Definitely could be at a job that you have known for a very long time is not going to yield you the type of results that you're looking for, but there's an insistence on staying there and then complaining about the fact that it's not yielding the results that you are wanting it to. The King of Pentacles could also represent someone else that is involved in this dynamic with you. The King of Pentacles, though, comes with the Four of Swords in the present moment, is a sense of healing, taking a break, taking some space. Heavy emphasis on that with the bottom deck here. With the bottom row here, the Hermit is also very isolated energy. But the Hermit is a major arcana, so this is signifying right now you still have a choice. You can still sort of change your perspective and get yourself out of whatever you are perceiving as keeping you sad and angry and bitter or depressed, or and eventually spirit's gonna step in and remove you from this in order for your higher self to be able to come back online, because it's almost as if the higher self is like tired. It's tired of talking because nothing is being done. It's like, okay, I give up. And you can see here with all this energy, there is absolutely something that needs to be left behind here, person, place, or thing. Even the way you think or perceive, or if you have a habit of allowing things to take you off your path for long periods of time. No one's saying don't feel your feelings, because we're all human beings, but there has to be progress in the healing. Healing on one thing shouldn't take years and years and years and years. And if it's truly healed, then once the situation happens again or we are triggered, it should the previous healing process should always be faster than the last one, right? Or the new healing process, whatever it is you're currently healing from, the healing should be a lot faster than before because you've learned how to heal. But if every single lemon life throws at you takes you 10 years to heal, we're not really healing. Or if we so-called heal something and then something else comes to trigger and we fall right back into that, we didn't really heal it. The 10 of Swords, lots of swords here. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and this is also a depiction of sort of self, more energy of spirit sort of yelling at you, but it's like still ignoring and then wondering why things are not happening the way you want them to, because there's a lot of spirit energy here. Birds are messengers. You could see every single card. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that represent the spirit is really on you here. They're on you to sort of move forward. You've been in the same position for too long. And there's nothing that's coming to save you. If spirit can't get you to move past this, then nothing outside of spirit can help you move past whatever this is. And as you can see, spirit is the only one that can, sort of help you move forward. But there has to be an acceptance here, which is what this King of Swords is coming up to me as. The acceptance, allowing again for your higher self to sort of work with you and not trying to work against your higher self. Some of you, this could be a friend that you know, or a family member, that it's like they refuse to sort of be happy almost. Whatever it is that's making them miserable or causing this separation from them and their higher self, it's like they refuse to let go of it. And they themselves know that they know exactly what needs to be done in order to sort of move to a more happier place, but there's a reluctancy. There's almost like well, if I don't have anything to complain about, then, so I'll just stay here so I have something to complain about. But the owl represents wisdom. The King of Swords is a very logical person, someone that makes decisions. This depiction I love. This is the King of Swords that makes decisions with the higher self, with the intuition. It's not always, the other one's a little bit more cold, a little bit more calculated, but this depiction says, no, this person's cold and calculated because they trust their higher self. If spirit says no, it's a no. They're not going to question why particular places, people, and things are not meant to be in their life. Because we do see the Ace of Wands here, which signifies there is still life within this person, whoever this is representing. There's still life, there's still potential. Could also be that someone doesn't like to be alone, because I am getting this wolf energy, and wolf energy is usually very lone, and that's kind of what this is. Interestingly enough, all the cards, this person is alone. Every single depiction is someone that is by themselves, someone that is stuck in limbo, again, alone. There's no group energy here at all. So this could be a relationship or someone that does not like to be alone, so they hold on to relationships, even though the relationship is actually tearing them down more. It's better than being alone, but it's like they're alone anyways. You're alone anyways. Because whoever it is that you're in the connection with, they're not present, literally not present. This could, of course, be two different people, because I am getting this bottom row has a very particular vibe compared to this top row. The top row is a little bit more light. The top row is more so someone that has obviously been resisting spirit a little bit, but they've learned the skills, so they don't dwell there as long. But whoever this is, this person enjoys feeling sorry for themselves. They enjoy having something rather than nothing, even if the something is making them more miserable in turn. And if this is a job, it's the same thing. It's like being at a job for 15, 20, 30 years, and every single year of you being there, you've hated the job. It's like, do you really hate the job, or do you just need something to complain about? Because if you really hated the job, 30 years, 15 years, 5 years wouldn't catch you there. You could just make other arrangements. No one's saying quit your job and go. But this is saying you had that much time. You had years where you could have planned something, put something together to get yourself in another position that you are more, that you get life from. But whoever this is, they're very reluctant. They enjoy being sad. They enjoy being, they enjoy having a reason to sort of be angry, because if nothing external is in their life to be angry about, then they have no choice but to sort of look at self, right? Which there's also a very heavy reluctancy to look at self here. They're not seeing themselves accurately. Or there's a pretending. So that Five of Swords is manipulation, but I don't think it's external manipulation. I think someone is very much, their way of thinking is very destructive to self, to their self. And this is what Spirit's trying to get, trying to get this person out of. We have the Eight of Wands here and the Death card. Absolutely. Spirit desperately wants this person to move forward. There could be some sort of conversation that's important, that's vital. But death is all about death and rebirth, transformation. Things need to change, whether you want it to or not. That's a major arcana. Spirit's going to make sure it changes. And this is now your second 10. Both 10s implicating walking away, moving forward. No longer, stop complaining and get up off your you-know-what and do something about it. It's time to go. It's time to go. Because if this is someone you're connected to, it's like they're afraid of being alone, but they're alone. So really, they're afraid of dealing with themselves. Guidance, please, for Leo, if this is a romantic connection. Someone absolutely needs to be by themselves right now, because that is the whole essence to them actually healing. This could also be someone that's like a serial dater, someone that's always in a commitment, and they're always complaining about the commitment that they're in. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, that's what this alone period needs to be. Someone needs to get in tune with themselves again, start to genuinely enjoy themselves again. That way, when connections come across, whether friendship, romantic, work relationships, people can enjoy you too. Because if you don't enjoy yourself 9 times out of 10, that's the same reaction you sort of get from people, right? As the saying goes, if no one's obsessed with you, then you're nothing to be obsessed with. Or if you're not obsessed with yourself, then, and you know what I mean? I don't mean the narcissistic sort of obsession, but obsessed with your growth, except with your development, obsessed with your progression, bettering yourself, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Yeah, some of you are either forcing a situation, a connection that does not want to stay with you, or someone that is that type of individual. All they do is complain about their connection, and they absolutely deserve better, but it's like they rather have something than nothing. Because being by themselves is a lot worse than being someone that doesn't like them. Healing heartbreak. Yeah, that's about right. My heart will love again. There we go. This is definitely someone that has lack mentality, scarcity mindset. They'll just, kind of like stick with the devil energy. That's their mentality. So I'll just stick with the devil I know, even though I'm going to complain about it every damn day. And you know what? That's fine. Everyone does what they want to do. But don't complain. Accept that this is the choice that you've made to stay with someone that doesn't fully fulfill you, and live with it. Complaining every day, it doesn't make sense. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yeah, someone's afraid of being with self. That's also more transformation energy. It's time to release negativity, more Scorpio energy. So heavy Scorpio energy here. But this is like, someone's got to change. Something's got to give. That's what all this Scorpio energy is about. And a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra, speaking to the imbalance that someone has made themselves get comfortable with. They're just used to this imbalanced life. They're sort of refusing to deal with themselves or heal themselves to a level where imbalance is no longer attractive. And that's how you really know you heal. You shouldn't be attracted to the same things you were before. If you're still attracted to, I'm not talking about what you attract. I'm talking about what you find attractive. If you still find the same things attractive that sort of puts you in negative and draining situations, then the healing hasn't happened. Because literally, especially if we're dealing with relationships, if someone did you real wrong and every single person you talk to after is very similar to that person, then you haven't really healed, because that whole persona should be completely a turn off. You should want nothing to do with it. Nothing about it turns you on. Nothing about it gets you excited. Nothing about it, because you've genuinely healed that trauma that allows you to attract certain types of people, right? You should have a whole new type, even if it's an industry of work. If you're in finances, and you've had an experience that was less than stellar, you almost lost your soul, but then you get another job in finances. It's like, okay, I'm not quite sure what, guidance please for Leo. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. This is what someone is craving, but they don't even have it with themselves. You can't expect intimacy, and I don't think it's sexual. Obviously, it could be. That could also be what someone is settling for. But what they truly want is emotional intimacy. But they won't go there with themselves, much less to be able to track someone that can go there with them. Chameleon spirit act as if, number 14, which is a 5. Your third 5, time for change. It's time to transform. It's time to adapt. It's time to get a new type. It's time to not be this person anymore. Okay. And one of these for Leo, please. But all these 10s, all this Scorpio energy, if you are resisting, or you have someone that is connected to you that is resisting leaving a person, place, or thing, it's only a matter of time. So get ready. You're going to hear about it, especially if this person's a complainer. Remain positive. Okay, Leo, that is your reading. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next week.